I prefer to use a scissor that is lightweight in my hand, but also is able to get the job done. And the reason I like Tauro Pro Line scissors so much is it's like having two scissors in one. Not only is it a strong enough scissor to cut through the heaviest of coats, like your doodles or your heavier coated breeds, but it also gives you a beautiful finish when you're doing your fine tuning and your scissor work. So things when you're setting patterns on your poodles and your drop coated dogs, like your Maltese and your Yorkshire Terriers, as well as some of your other curly coated dogs like your Portuguese water dogs or even your Bichon Frise. The Tauro Pro Line scissors are Japanese steel. They're a 440C, and there's many different shapes and sizes, which is a fantastic option because you have so many things to choose from. So there's something that's right and that meets the needs of everybody. The line is complete with right-handed scissors and also left-handed scissors. And so we did not forget about our left-handed groomers there. The scissors come in 6-inch, 7-inch, and also 8-inch. We have a full line from straight scissors to curved shears, as well as blenders, which are great to use on drop coats. And then our chunky blenders as well. And we have those not only in straight, but we also have those in our curved chunky blenders. There's a wide selection of shears that we can choose from, anywhere from using a pair of straight scissors, which are going to be scissors like this, nice and straight. Again, you can see the balance in this shear as well. It's nice and lightweight. So we have our straight shears, and these come in at 6-inch, 7-inch, and also 8-inch. And then we also have our curved shears. And again, these are great for just adding a little curve to the trim and taking off the edges. Again, we have these in a 6-inch, also a 7-inch, and an 8-inch. We also have our thinning shears. So the thinning shears here are great to use on dogs that have drop coats to give you a nice natural look. And again, we have these in a right hand and a left hand. And then moving on, we have our blenders. So blenders, I love to use the blenders on curly coated breeds. And I love the chunky blenders because it gives you a little bit more wiggle room with being able to obtain a nice plushy finish on the dog. Also, if you have a young dog who's not behaving well or standing well on the table, if they're moving around a lot, using the blender will give you a little bit more forgiveness on your trim, allowing your finish to look much, much plushier and have a beautiful finish. Again, these come in the straight, and then we also have them in the curved. And the curved blenders are fabulous for using on the head if you want to get a nice round head like what we do with our Bichons. Great for blending the ears in, and also for just taking off the edges. So a lot of times around the legs, on the underline, and just overall a nice finish to round your edges off. So these are the smallest scissors in the world. These are a fantastic shear to use. It's a blender for the dogs that are really tiny and also for those hard to reach areas. So one place that I really like to use scissors like this is right between the eyes, because it's always important to make sure that we keep the hair out of the eyes. And so with them being nice and tiny like this, they fit nicely right into those areas that are a little bit harder to reach. And they're great to use on puppies as well when you're getting them used to being acclimated to scissoring. These tiny scissors are a must-have for every groomer to have in their tack box and in their arsenal of grooming equipment. Again, they're really nice to just clear out those hard-to-reach areas. And so I like to also use them right above the eye, and it's a great scissor to use if you're going to be removing the eyelashes on the dog. Again, they cause minimal stress, but they're so tiny they fit in all of those places that are so hard to reach. So again, these are a must-have for every groomer and a great addition for pet owners as well to work on maintenance at home.